Get ready to explore each of the major movies that will join the Marvel Universe in 2024. Initially, Marvel's 2024 lineup was scheduled to break the record for most theatrical releases in a single year, with 6 different titles from the Marvel Cinematic Universe and Sony's Spider-Man universe set to debut. However, due to the actors and writers' strikes over the summer, more than half a dozen films from both universes faced significant delays, pushing their release dates to 2025 and beyond. Marvel Studios' Captain America, Brave New World and Thunderbolts, as well as Sony Pictures' Spider-Man, Beyond the Spider-Verse, have all had to push their release dates. However, there is still a chance to see some of these films in 2024. Marvel movies releasing in 2024. Madam Web, February 14, 2024. Sony Pictures has announced that they will be releasing 3 Spider-Man spin-offs in 2024. The first movie will be Madam Web, which will feature Dakota Johnson, Sydney Sweeney, Isabella Merced, and Celeste O'Connor as the lead cast. In Madam Web, Johnson will play the role of Cassandra Webb, a New York paramedic who gains the power to see the future after surviving a near-death experience. She will team up with Sweeney's Julia Carpenter, Merced's Anya Corazon, and O'Connor's Mattie Franklin for a thrilling adventure. Although Madam Web is not officially part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, like Sony's other Spider-Man-based films, Johnson's character could potentially pave the way for a crossover due to her familiarity with the multiverse in Marvel Comics. Sony is banking on the success of the upcoming Madam Web movie to get back on track after suffering from multiple box office failures. This is the first time that multiple Spider-Women will be featured in a live-action film, and with the addition of several major stars, Sony is hoping for a big win. The movie is set to swing into theaters on February 14, 2024. Deadpool 3, July 26, 2024. Finally, Ryan Reynolds will reprise his role as Wade Wilson in Deadpool 3, which will mark his transition from the Fox universe into the MCU in 2024. This means that Marvel Studios will release its first ever R-rated solo movie. Using the multiverse concept, Deadpool 3 will also bring back Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, as Marvel Studios incorporates the X-Men into their cinematic universe. Due to the delays of the MCU's other upcoming movies, Marvel Studios has decided to make Deadpool 3 the only film in the franchise to premiere in 2024. This puts a significant amount of pressure on the studio's first R-rated film, as it needs to succeed in winning over the audience once again. Anticipation for Marvel's plans for Wade Wilson and his team is very high, with over half a dozen heroes already confirmed for inclusion and rumors suggesting that megastar singer Taylor Swift could join the cast as well. It has been confirmed that Deadpool 3 will be released in theaters on July 26, 2024. Kraven the Hunter, August 30, 2024. Aaron Taylor Johnson is set to return to the Marvel Universe, this time as Sergei Kravinov in Sony Pictures' Kraven the Hunter. Previously, he played Pietro Maximoff Quicksilver in Avengers: Age of Ultron in 2015. In this new role, Taylor Johnson will portray a different version of Kraven that hasn't been seen before, along with a few other major stars such as Oscar winner and Wish leading lady Ariana DeBose and Marvel and DC veteran Russell Crowe. In the movie's first trailer, it's evident that Kraven will retain his brutal nature as a hunter, but he'll also be humanized to some extent as fans witness his origin story along with the rest of his family. Sony's take on the character Kraven the Hunter will hit theaters worldwide on August 30, 2024. The movie promises to be a bold statement with unexpected changes from the comic book counterpart. Additionally, the protagonist gains some crazy superpowers after encountering a wild beast, adding to the excitement and anticipation of the upcoming release. Venom 3, November 8, 2024. After the success of 2 solo movies that initiated Sony's Spider-Man universe and a brief appearance in the MCU, Tom Hardy is set to reprise his role as Eddie Brock Venom in Sony Pictures' upcoming movie, Venom 3. The production of the sequel started in June 2023 but was halted due to writers and actors strikes. However, Hardy recently confirmed via Instagram that the filming has resumed and is now in its final stages. The plot of the movie is currently unknown, but Juno Temple from Ted Lasso and Chiwetel Ejiofor from Doctor Strange have been confirmed as part of the cast, presumably as new characters. Fans are eagerly waiting to see how the MCU and Sony's Spider-Man universe will intertwine after the events of Spider-Man: No Way Home's post-credit scene, where Eddie Brock and Venom made a brief appearance. Venom 3 is set to hit theaters on November 8. Spider-Man: Beyond the Spider-Verse, TBD. There's a lot of uncertainty surrounding the release of Spider-Man: Beyond the Spider-Verse. Initially slated for a March 29, 2020 for release, the movie was later removed from Sony Pictures' release schedule, leaving fans wondering when they can expect to see it. The strikes have only added to the uncertainty, and to make matters worse, Hailee Steinfeld revealed in June that she hadn't recorded any of her material for the next movie by that time. Considering that it took 5 years to bring the previous movie, Spider-Man: Across the Spider-Verse, to life after 2018's Spider-Man: Into the Spider-Verse, Sony may be working on this third installment for quite some time. It's highly unlikely this movie will be released before the end of 2024, but the wait will be worthwhile as Miles Morales concludes this thrilling trilogy.